Hello friends, in today's video I'm taking you to the North Canton Goodwill. I also have a haul from the Hartville Thrift and a teeny tiny haul from the North Canton Goodwill bins. Are you ready? Let's get started! I thought this guy was so cute, I just had to share him. This item was adorable, but it's showing up nicer quality on the video than it did in person. It was just kind of cheap, unfortunately. I really like teapots and I think they're adorable, but they just do not sell for me. I really wanted that duck, but I didn't want to pay the price for it. Stay around till the end to see what I actually purchased. First up, I'm going to show you what I got at Hartville Thrift. This was after last week's video. I went in, remember I told you I saw Amy and Marla. Then I went to dinner with my hubby at Grinders, and then I went back to the Hartville Thrift. So this haul isn't quite as big as last week, so that's why I'm adding on some other stuff. But let's see what I found after dinner, second time in. I found this adorable planter. It's Mickey Mouse, or at least the bottom of Mickey Mouse, and it had these flowers in. I'm happy to sell this with the flowers in or without, but I mainly bought it for the planter. So let me know in the comments below if you think if it ends up in my booth, should I leave the flowers in to give somebody an idea, or would that detract from the Mickey Mouse planter? Let me know your thoughts. But that will be for sale either way. And I found this rooster. I think this is not a ceramic hobbyist piece. The way it's marked, not marked on the bottom, but the way it looks on the bottom. What do you think? Isn't he adorable? That will be for sale. That would look pretty good in my kitchen. And then I found this adorable, very vintage, very well loved Winnie the Pooh figurine. Look how cute he is. He's got a little paint loss. I decided to pick him up anyway. And on the bottom it says Walt Disney Productions Japan. So that is an old one. I got these banners. I picked these up off one of the carts. I have the Cleveland Indians and I have the Cleveland Browns. So both of those will be for sale. The Indians items are harder to find because now we are the Cleveland Guardians. So that's why I picked that up. And then I saw the other one and thought, I've had good luck selling Cleveland Browns items in my booth as well. This drew me in by the graphics. Look how cool. It says Halloween Pals. And this is a bat. I don't know if you can see it through the plastic. It is just adorable. I absolutely love it, but I must admit I bought it for the graphics. I don't know how old this is. It was made in China, but it looks like older China, either that or they did a really good job with the graphics. I also found a pig. I love finding pigs. This is just a little pull toy, and it's really probably not a toy, but it was made for decor to look like a child's pull toy. I don't know why I was afraid I was going to drop that. I do have a frog in my booth right now that is a pull toy as well. I found this really cool wooden spoon. I love the wood on that. I've had good luck selling wooden spoons. These are very vintage looking to me. They're salt and pepper shakers, and it looks to be like they have a black or real dark navy blue lid. I think it's black. I have trouble telling the difference between black and blue colors sometimes. I also found this, and I didn't know what it was until I saw it somewhere else. Do you know what this is? It's to hang off the side of a plant. The little hooky things rest right on the edge of the planter. So that cutie pie will be for sale. And I love finding strawberries. Maybe I should start a collection myself. What do you think? This little beauty is going to be for sale. There's no marking on the bottom. It just says made in China on the original tag that was on it. But isn't it cute? Let's look inside of that too. I want to see. They taped it up, which was probably a really good idea because things get broken so easily at the thrift store. It looks like it probably had a candle inside. There's just a little bit of candle wax there, but it's very nice and clean. And it closes very nicely. I found this silver bird. Isn't he pretty? That caught my eye, and it's reflective. So that will be for sale. And I found this beautiful frame, and it does have something in it, but that could easily be changed. The back has like a velvet backing on. Isn't that pretty? I can't tell what this is made out of, but maybe some type of resin. I don't know. All right, that was it for my second time into the Hartville Thrift in the same day. I had so many boxes and bags when I got home. And then I went back the very next day too. But you'll have to wait till another video for that. All right, let's move to the North Canton Goodwill bins. I spent under $1. So, you know, I didn't get a whole lot. And it was very light stuff. I always pick up Sharpies. I made sure it worked because those can be expensive. And then I got some crafting stuff for my great niece. I got a handful of pom-poms for crafting, and then these little teeny tiny pom-poms, and some humongous googly eyes. Look at these. That's how big they are. There's 2 packages of those, brand new, and then a little bit smaller googly eye too. So we use a lot of googly eyes. My friend Diane gave me some, and we've used up a lot of those. I also decided to pick these up. They're vintage little Christmas to and from, at least I think they say that, yeah. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets. Let me see if they're all the same. Yes, they are all the same, and these will be going in packages around Christmas time. So if you order around that time, you might see one of those in your package as a surprise. Or have I ruined the surprise? All right, lastly, you saw the footage from the North Canton Goodwill, so let's see the haul. I only found 2 items. I had a bunch of items riding around in my cart, and I just couldn't pull the trigger with their high prices. But I did purchase this. I love it. It's got 3 drawers. So pretty. And this reminds me of something that my friend Dusty sent me. It's over on my hutch. I can put a clip of that in. Hers that she sent me, I think, was 2 drawers, and it's a house. So this reminded me of that. Super cute, super clean, and it will be for sale. It was a made in China piece, but very nicely done. And then the only other item I picked up at the North Canton Goodwill is for myself. I will be keeping this. I don't have a lot of Thanksgiving decor, and so I picked this up. And I looked it up online. It was, oh, scratch that. It says best wishes for a good Thanksgiving. I was going to say that I looked it up online and it was for Thanksgiving because I couldn't tell if it was fall or Thanksgiving or if it really mattered. But anyways, it is definitely Thanksgiving because it says best wishes for a good Thanksgiving. Aren't they just adorable? So that will be staying with me. Let's talk favorites. I forgot. I actually have a quick little haul from Amish country. I went with my friend one day and I only bought 2 items. Can you believe that? I just haven't been finding stuff in the Amish country stores. If you ever shop Amish country in Ohio, like the Berlin area, let me know. Am I just looking at the wrong stores or what? I don't know. But I did find this. It's tacky Christmas and it's plastic. So I'm going to be able to wash that off, any dust and dirt, and then I'll be able to use that underneath something. I can't wait. I love that. And then for sale, I also found this adorable mug. It's very vintage looking and it's made by RS. I looked it up. Isn't that the sweetest mug? I love that. I also found this adorable sailboat in Amish country to go into my red, white, and blue patriotic decor. It fits right in and I love it. Here's the little drawer unit that Dusty gave me that inspired the purchase of my drawered unit today. So isn't it cute? I love it. I also wanted to show you the surprise that my hubby brought home from Majestic the last time he worked there for me. He's sitting on a mushroom, and I've had my eye on him for a long, long time. He's from my friend Chandra's booth, and she's the one who has her own store in Berlin called The Showplace. I also wanted to show you my favorite find of the day from Amish country. I found this adorable plush pillow, and it's a smiley face. I've never seen it before, and I was so excited and surprised when I found it. Here's a quick look at the end of everything that's going to be for sale. If you would like to purchase anything from my channel, I'll be sure and put my email address on the screen. You can email me or you can send me a message over on Instagram. I also sell at the Majestic Turnaround, so all of these items will be for sale eventually there if they aren't sold through my channel. All right, let's see. I do have to pick favorites, so I am going to pick this mug. It's definitely a favorite. I love the 70s look of it. And Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse planter, super cute. If this doesn't sell, I won't be mad. I'll keep it in my Mickey Mouse decor, but I really don't need it, and I definitely don't do plants. That's everything. I hope you had fun shopping along and seeing my haul. If you would, leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite items are. I would love to know. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that below as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.